Your name is Veryscamlikely, right?
Yeah.
In just 1 year, content creator Veryscamlikely went from an unknown name to a rising superstar with over 155,000 followers on Instagram and even more on TikTok. But who is this guy? He flew all the way from Vancouver, Washington to film with us. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Alright, so Scamlikely here, nigga. We finna do a 20v1 with hoodrichkevin. Let's see what it's in for. Let's get it.
What's good, YouTube? Asmosky here. Yo, I just left Miami with hoodrichkevin. We linked up with Veryscamlikely and shot the 20 vs 1 video. If you haven't seen it yet, it's gonna be right here.
What's one of those? Can I see what you look like under there?
The whole week was crazy. We was literally on an adventure in Miami. This video is gonna be showing you the whole experience. If you do not know Veryscamlikely yet, well, he's known for videos like this.
Day 1 of the RSO tour. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically wherever I'm at, I'm gonna be treating the registered offenders list like it's Tinder.
What?
So after about 20 minutes of scrolling, I had to settle for something. Of course she's not looking great right here because it's a mugshot, but I see potential. Y'all already know what to do by now. Go to the Facebook, make sure they match up and send that message. I told y'all I see potential, man. You gotta like add the catfish points extra early. First, let's check her charges real quick. Basically she put a minor on the blade, so that's freaky enough for me. This time I went for a different approach. It's more sentimental and it's a higher risk, but if they believe in God, it's gonna be green. So I said, God always points me in the right direction. She said, LOL, why you say that? I said, he just wanted me to see your profile and I don't even use Facebook. And she said, sounds sketchy. This is where I got scared. I almost fumbled. I said, if sketchy comes with you, I'm all for it. And she said, boy. I tried to clutch up, but it felt like Chris Paul hits a huge 3 to cut the lead down to 42. So then I just made it a competition. I had to get her attention somehow. And I said, I'm just too much for you, I get it. And she said, you just look young. So I sent my age and a math problem. She said, no way you just sent a math problem. That's kind of cute. I couldn't admire my work. I couldn't be like, oh yeah, you know how to do it. So I just asked, you from here? And she said, yes, you better be too. It's crazy how the tables turn. At first she was being dry, and now she said, I better be from here. I'll leave Sunday, what we doing? Damn, so I can't even keep you for real. No, but you can leave your mark. Oh my God, I work tonight till 10, but I'm free after. You better not tell anyone about this, LOL. I promise I won't tell nobody.
What? And he's also known for videos like this.
Day number 4 in Japan. So off the rip, I immediately woke up to some bullshit. This is the same one from day 2, the one I met on Tinder, and the one I was freeballing inside of. Baby, I'm sure I'm pregnant. I got tested, and I'm sure I don't want to abandon my baby because of my religion, but I don't want to be bullied for giving birth to a black baby. Like what? I'm not even tripping if you have the kid, but now you bring a race into it? Please call me later. I'm calling her bluff on this. Like in basketball terms, if it's a foul in the play and I'm the coach, I'm challenging the play. Since I had to go through that, I didn't want to stress myself out too much, so I figured I would get out the house and treat myself. Here's what I had for breakfast/lunch. I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm gonna call that girl tomorrow, but today I'm gonna have my fun.
Yo, best believe this dude's a character, man, and he's funny as can be. You're gonna love this vlog. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, comment, and drop a like. Let's go. One of the most popular up-and-coming content creators, straight out of Vancouver, Veryscamlikely. What's good, bro?
What's good? What's good? I'm chilling. How you doing?
I'm good. Is this your first time being out here in Miami?
Yeah, it's my second time in Florida, but my first time in Miami. I was in Fort Lauderdale last time for some boxing fights. It's nice out here. I fuck with it.
How have you been liking Miami so far?
Shit, it's fun out here. I mean, it's hot, it's humid, it's been raining a little bit, it's been catching me off guard, but I like it out here. It's smooth. It's a place to be.
Is Florida what you expected?
Yeah, pretty much. It's popping. That's how I expected it.
For the viewers who don't know, where are you actually from?
I'm from everywhere right now, but right now I'm staying in Washington/Vegas. Mostly Vegas, but sometimes Washington.
So I'm guessing you were born in Washington?
I was born in Arizona actually, but then I moved to New York when I was a kid, and then California, then Washington, and then I went to Vegas by myself, just on my own shit.
Out of all the creators, I feel like you have one of the best names. How'd you come up with Veryscamlikely?
My friend was just, me and my friend were playing Cold War, and I was like, what should I change my name to? And he was like, Scamlikely. And I was like, yo, that shit is hard. So I just been with that ever since. My name is actually, it's actually supposed to be just Scamlikely, but it was taken. So I just put Veryscamlikely.
You owe Dude props, because that's debatably one of the best names I've seen by far. It's very marketable.
Very mindful, very demure. Very QT, very demure.
Your Japan trip's been going viral all over social media.
Yeah.
How'd you even end up over there? And what led to everything happening?
Okay, so I know y'all seen that video of that black girl on Instagram, like, black man, Japan needs you. So basically it started with that, okay? And I was scrolling on social media for a while, and I kept seeing like this whole thing about black men wanting to go to Japan. So I had my sister in the Navy. She was stationed in Tokyo at the time. So I figured, why not? I just go to Japan to see her anyways. But like, anyways, I had made a video in the airport to see if the trip would actually perform, because I was playing into like the how Japan needs black men antics. And that video did pretty well. So I had low-key bailed on my sister and just like went all out. I was by myself in Japan just going crazy. It's kind of fucked up, but yeah, that's how I started the whole Japan trip.
How would you compare the Asian women to the American women?
It's a lot different. Like, you have to be a lot more gentle with them because they're smaller, you know, but I mean, it's cool. I fuck with it. I don't be tripping. I don't think there is a such thing as bad coochie. A lot of people say, oh yeah, some coochies be bad, but bro, I've never had bad coochie. The hoes in Japan, bro, they're way easier to please, and it kind of gives you ego, because like in America, like these hoes got all types of BBLs and shit, so it's really hard to please them. But in Japan, bro, it's definitely gonna boost your confidence if you need it.
What's your favorite Japanese food?
My favorite Japan food? My favorite Japan food? Probably like pho, lo mein, you know, the basic stuff, the sushi. It was super good, super healthy food there too.
What would you say the craziest thing that happened to you in Japan when you went?
Well, the whole entire trip is pretty much a blur to me now, but the craziest thing is definitely when I had got beat up and I had to go home early. That's definitely something I'm still kind of mad about, like, definitely.
Do you ever have plans of going back to Japan, or did that trip just scar you for life?
No, it's not scarring me for life, but I'm finna go somewhere else besides Japan. I'm gonna try to hit as much countries as possible.
You gotta let me know how you blew up on social media so quick. You've accumulated over 100,000 followers in the single year, and you always get tons of shares and tons of comments on every single post.
I really forced myself to blow up. Like the shit I was doing, nobody else was doing. I was doing the craziest shit. It had to go somewhere. Like, you couldn't, if you seen the video, you couldn't ignore it. So, yeah.
I recently viewed one of your videos, how to find out if your partner's cheating on you. So I see that you're not necessarily just speaking about your own story, you're actually trying to help everybody out.
Well, it's two sides when to play it. Like, I made the video on how to cheat, and then I made the video on how to find out if your partner is cheating. Like, it's two sides when to play it. It's a balance you gotta have. Like, who do you want to be? That's how I look at it.
So what influenced you to start your RSO tour, and why are you so attracted to registered sex offenders?
Oh yeah, the RSO tour. Okay, so the RSO tour, right? The crazy thing about that, I mean, it's really a joke. Well, I mean, it's serious because I actually do it, but it's not serious for me because when I do it, it's like a tax write-off. I'm doing it for content. But if y'all do it, because a bunch of y'all send me videos of y'all doing it, like, y'all are low-key weird for doing it. You guys have no reason to be doing it. I'm doing it as a business move. Like, come on, guys. Really?
So one perspective I gotten from those RSO tour videos, you're trying to make it seem like everybody's equal.
Yeah.
And there's nothing unusual about anybody going out on dates and talking to people.
For sure.
So one thing that people may not know about you is that you've been boxing your whole life, right?
Not all my life, like the past 3 years, but...
So how'd you even get into boxing?
Okay, so I had a friend that I was playing PlayStation with pretty much every day. And we was just grinding on 2K, Fortnite. So a few times I just went to go visit him, like right when the pandemic started. And I seen that he was boxing, like all his belts and shit. And the pandemic started, so like school was closed down. So I was like, yo, I'm finna try boxing. So I asked if I could stay with him. And yeah, I just like stayed with him for like 3 years after that, just grinding. That's pretty much how I started. I was just around like a bunch of very big names early on and stuff.
So give me 5 things that the viewers may not know about you, but they should know.
5 things I think the viewers should know about me. Well, first of all, I'm not actually short. Like every time I meet a supporter, they be like, bro, I thought you were like 5'5". Like, no, I'm like 5'11", 6'4" on a good day. And also, I'm an amateur boxer. I'm finna go pro in a few years. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually smarter than what y'all think. Like, it's a lot more work that goes into the videos than what y'all think. The 4th thing, oh yeah, the fourth thing is I'm top 1% on OF, and I only had it for 3 weeks, so I think that's a pretty great accomplishment. And the 5th thing, fuck it, I'll come back to it. Just ask the next question.
One thing I notice about you is you have a lot of confidence. How you deal with all the negative hate you receive online?
I'm glad you asked that, because the negative criticism is only online. I've never had a bad encounter. I've never had somebody trying to beat me up in real life, because it's all rap cap. Like, you can't fall for it. You can't let the online hate get to your head. You just gotta ignore it.
Your RSO tour and Japan trip went pretty viral. What do you have in store for the future, though?
My future plans? I really don't even plan on being on social media that long. Hopefully in like the next few years I can break out big and make a bunch of money, make some smart investments and get passive income and just go off the grid. I ain't gonna lie.
So I've been a mixing engineer for about 10 years now, and I was actually quite surprised to see you making your own record label. What do you have in store for RSO Records?
What do I have in store? Y'all just have to wait and see. Okay, so the first live, I had a bunch of people ask me, how do you join the record label? The first live is going to be on Instagram Live soon, so go ahead and follow the page if you don't. And no, you don't have to be an artist or a producer. You have to have some type of talent or value to the team. So it's going to be like, could have been records, but 10 times way more crazy. That's what I would say.
And how could they compete or try to be on the show?
How can you compete to be on the label? Oh, just like join the IG Live and try out, but don't get me banned. If you go nude, I'm gonna have them little niggas come see you, bro. Like, do not get me banned.
So did you face any challenges in your journey of trying to become a big content curator?
A lot of people actually think I just took off overnight. I was actually doing TikTok. Well, I had a few different accounts. I think I had one account that had like 50K and it got banned. And then I think I had this account for like a year. So I was doing it for like a year. But it really just took off when I was when I went to Japan. But yeah, like TikTok and social media, it definitely is challenges, especially if your views aren't right and your videos aren't performing how you think they are. It definitely will take a toll. Honestly, the best advice I would have is to just keep posting and don't look at the views. It's gonna come soon, but just stay consistent.
So how long you been famous for?
I'm not even famous yet. I ain't known yet.
So while you and me were going out to get food at Waffle House, one of your fans recognized you. How often do you get recognized?
Yeah, that happens pretty often, I ain't gonna lie, but I don't be going out like that. But there is one time I was in Arkansas, right? And I was at my friend's boxing fight, and I was walking up to work his corner. And he was like, and he just shouted out like, yo, Scamlikely, I seen your sex offender videos. And I just looked back, I tried to act like it wasn't me. I was like, bro, come on, bro, like really, like right now? Like, this is a serious moment. But yeah, that happens. So I do get recognized pretty often. It depends where I'm at.
So what your dream fight in boxing? I could really imagine you fighting one of these creators.
My dream fight? See, I used to have this mindset like not too long ago to like, I just want to work harder and be a world champion. But that route was low-key dead. Like, I don't see myself just having my brains punched in for a bag of peanuts. Like, honestly, I'm trying to fight like Speed. I show Speed. That's who I want to fight.
He just fought Manny Pacquiao. I think he took it easy on him.
Oh, the sparring? I just seen that.
Tell me about your worst job experience.
My worst job experience? Bro, it was Amazon, bro. Like, I thought I was going to be straight, you know, because I'm fit, I'm in shape. But that shit was too hard for me. If you're watching this video, you gotta take the Amazon route. You know, I actually did punch in on Amazon. I think I showed up for only 2 days. And like for the next 3 weeks, I was clocked in and I wasn't there, and I got paid like $3K because it was a Prime week. But then I got an email
like saying, are you, like, just basically saying, like, if you keep doing this, we're gonna have the police show up. So I got super scared. I had went back to Vegas because I was so scared, and my family's like, why are you going back so soon? But then I was good at like 2 guns, so yeah, it was great.
Do you actually scam though, or are you just using it as a name?
Do I actually scam? I tried it. I tried to dip a dabble here and there, but it's so hard now because the technology is so different. Like, I think my first time really scamming was like, I was trying to e-work. I was trying to get money off that. I was probably like 15, 16. I probably made like $100 a week. But then that I got burnt out. Bro, scamming is super hard. It's a horrible game, bro. Like, it's hard to get put on because how are you going to trust a scammer to help you get put on? Like, he's going to scam you. Like, that is my problem. I have trust issues. It's too hard to get put on. Oh, yeah, no. One of my supporters sent me $2,000 on sale, like a few months ago by accident, and I couldn't. So I don't know if that's scam. I don't know if that's people that's coming back.
He hasn't like harassed you for it? So the dude who sent you $2,000 by accident, he hasn't harassed you for it?
No, he still does harass me. Like, he tells me if I come to his country, I'm gonna be dead. When I get there,
interview over, but I'm gonna show you the vlog part of the video. This is me, Veryscamlikely, outside the crib in Miami, and then we on set shooting his 20 versus 1.
Behind the scenes type shite.
Next, we went on a real estate tour, checking out some content houses out here in Miami. They're actually becoming very popular.
You know what I mean? We're gonna we'll transform one of the rooms into like a podcasting set.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right here on Miami River.
I had a nice view from outside as well.
Town and Brickell right
Content
there.
crib was right by the boats in the water.
And just something to think about.
Yeah.
The crib was pretty decent. It was decked out from the
How'd you find out
inside.
about me?
YouTube.
Which one was it? It was YouTube?
Yeah, I saw you on YouTube.
Whose page?
Yeah, it was a reaction video. I think
Who was it? Was it a different perspective?
Nah, I think it was.
I think that was the most famous one. That had like 900,000.
I think it was Coach Drake.
This man
Coach Ray
very
Adams.
scam-likely always get recognized in Miami.
I don't even know if
I
I've seen
swear
that
he's
one.
a living
How many
legend out here.
how many views it had?
I don't know. I mean, he's like one of the top YouTubers, so he gets some views. But yeah, I saw that shit and that shit was funny. So I definitely had to. I'm like, yo, this bro.
Yeah. I'm on some different shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I followed you, man, and I saw you was coming out to Miami, so I wanted to hit you up. You know, just chop it up with you.
No, yeah, for sure. I appreciate it. It's a great opportunity, definitely.
You know we had to
No,
take
it's not that though.
very scam-likely to the Guitar Center.
I don't even want to say that no more.
We're getting ready to record some music in the studio.
And it costs that much?
Trying to get some equipment. I'm showing him some analog gear over
That's
here.
a car.
Some
3,500
car.
Niggas will
Compressor.
have 5 of these,
Yeah.
like in one studio, bro.
I really appreciate everybody who took their time out of their day to watch this interview. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I have plenty of content coming out very soon.